With the party continuing their trials in the Twilight Eternal, they found themselves in a strange caricature of a village, about to be under attack by some unseen goblin horde. The only armaments around, rusty old weapons from a nearby blacksmith shop, as the once mocking villagers now flee over the hill which the party themselves came in over. Cad and Kelnius have come back to the group and been like, I guess we're not leaving then, right?
I think we should stay and fight. It will not force anyone else to do anything.
If I can get a pair of daggers, I'll be fine.
Mick pulls out the knife.
I was just thinking that, but I thought you were going to say something, so...
Brynjar is heading towards the blacksmith shop to go grab weapons.
Cad and Kelnius go too.
As does Rolandir.
Val will follow.
Yes, and Mick does as well.
Cad will pick up a cudgel of sorts, kind of just wood with iron banding. Meanwhile, Kelnius will grab 2 daggers.
Is there something that Val can use as a staff?
There's a stick.
I'm a wizard, you guys. Like, my options are limited here.
Yeah, there's like a walking stick.
Okay, I picked that up.
Val very awkwardly holds a sword as if it were like a dirty rag, and it's just...
He just by the hilt.
This might be more your speed, Val, and Vamok hands Val a tree branch.
Go crazy, kid.
Are there any swords? I mean, it's a peasant town, so maybe not, but...
There are 3 iron swords of middling length. They seem to be arming swords, so they're not, they're one-handed.
Yeah. Rolandir will grab one. And if there's anything that he can use as a shield, he'll grab that too, but he's not hopeful.
There is a shield, but there's only one. It's 4 short wooden planks, again with some iron bands, and some crude leather straps that are a little loose across the back.
Just for my remembrance, does Brynjar normally fight with a shield?
He has one, but he typically uses his two-handed stuff.
Rolandir grabs the shield and straps it to his arm as best he can.
Okay.
In that case, Vamok will grab a sword.
Mick is going to take that last sword and is also going to take the dagger in his boot out. And actually, no, he's just going to take the sword. Okay.
Are there any axes?
There is a hatchet kind of stuck in a wood block. It's seeming like a 2-handed hatchet, like a big thing, and then there's a small hand axe on the wall.
He's going to take the 2-handed hatchet.
Is this goblin horde approaching opposite the direction that the citizens are fleeing?
Yes, so opposite the direction you entered from, which is actually now where you are closest to. If we were giving it directions, you entered, say, from the west, and they are approaching from the east. So Brynjar takes what?
Whatever he can feasibly hold, and as much of it as he can.
There's the small hand axe and, a pair of tongs sitting in the cold forge, but that's it.
All right, Brynjar's going to keep the break that he took from Bartholomew and take the hand axe.
Okay.
Upon seeing Brynjar wielding only the small hand axe, Bartholomew does turn to him and says, "Now, I might be petty, but I am not, however, wishing that you die. So I'll tell you what. I believe you'll be more effective with this." And he hands him the larger 2-handed axe, just like a wood chopping axe, I assume, and trades it out for the small hand axe, kind of like a hatchet style.
Yep.
Thank you, Barthy.
Here, take this sword as well. I have some experience with this spear, so a sword would be more useful than a hoe for you. I can take the hoe and, I don't know, plow their brains from their heads.
Looking past maybe the shack behind you or behind the blacksmith shop, there is like a bale of hay with a pitchfork in it.
Never mind, you can keep the hoe and the sword. I will use the pitchfork.
Great.
You hear, coming from the nearby forest, this horde approaching as their growling and grunting and screaming grows louder and louder, and you start to hear their collective footsteps breaking through the underbrush.
But still outside of this little hamlet.
Yes, still obscured by the forest's edge.
Now, normally I would try to keep any invaders completely outside of something we were trying to protect, but in just looking around, seeing as it's apparently quite common, I might suggest we all take a place of advantage at different places in the town, get them to split up, and then we can converge on them together, try to circle them.
Rolandir, I agree, but have we considered negotiations?
No, Mick, I actually did not think about that.
Now, I think Mick has a very good point. I say, why don't we let these guys burn the mother and then get out of here?
I tend to agree with Bartholomew, and I regret saying that immediately, but I don't have quite any connection to this village and don't see the point of dying over it, nor getting gravely injured, which I'm sure we will. That sounds like an awful lot of goblins, or whatever you call them.
You don't have to stay.
Well, I'm not going to be that person. If you are all staying, I'll stay.
It is much better to help someone than to leave them for dead.
But do these people deserve help?
It does not matter. I don't think I deserved help at any point. But still, people were there for me. It is part of my duty. I was a guard once, and honestly, there is nothing better than protecting those that cannot protect themselves. I meant something. I had purpose, regardless of how idiotic these people are.
Well, I'm ecstatic that you're getting some sort of self-righteous satisfaction out of all this.
Perhaps I could be an asset. In the old world, I did know Goblin. Perhaps if we can't communicate on our own terms, we can try communicating in their own language. I say negotiations are better to try before we just go hacking at them.
I agree.
And what if they hack first?
Then by all means.
Yes, I'm sure Brynjar will be standing right next to Mick as he attempts his negotiations. I suggest the rest of us try to hide ourselves, conceal our numbers until that point.
All right.
Look, if I can just say one thing before we all split up on this idiotic venture.
Yes.
I don't agree with Brynjar here. Well, sure, I'm sure it's very nice protecting the weak, being the strong. But here's the deal. Is this even something we can manage? We're unarmored, we're barely armed, and it sounds like there's a bloody hell a lot of these goblins coming.
You know, Kilneas, for someone who's already died, you seem to fear death quite a bit.
It's nothing about fear, Rolandir. It's about being, I don't know, having a semblance of intelligence. Or maybe I'm just not as puffed up as you.
I unfortunately have to agree with Rolandir in this one, Kelnias. When the worst possible outcome is you die, and you're already dead, it really doesn't seem like you've got much to lose. Granted, I am still here solely for the purpose of chopping down the roofs of all these homes and caving them in. So, if we can negotiate that outcome with the goblins, I'm down for it. If we cannot, I will do so after we finish killing them. Or after they finish killing me. I'm sure my ghost will be more than happy to knock over a couple of candles.
Look, I don't fancy myself on anyone's side, but I'll say this. None of us here are dead. We're all living, breathing. And if you think that dying here will lead to no consequence in whatever follows, I can't accept that. And if you're also willing to just throw away your lives, then I'll walk.
Mick, upon hearing this, is getting kind of cold feet, because I don't think that he really conceptualized that we're not actually dead, and that this has real consequences. And Mick will speak up in response to Cad and say, well, Cad, what are you proposing?
I don't know, quite honestly. But Kelnias does step forward, and she's like, look, if you all truly believe that you're these grand old heroes that this Mazkin imposter would have you think you are, by all means, stay. But, and she'll toss her daggers onto just, whatever table or whatever's nearby. Take those, add them to your arsenal. I'm just see myself out. And Kelnias starts to head back across the clearing in the middle of the village toward the road that you entered on. I can't say I agree with the manner in which she handled that, but I can't quite speak to my confidence in this coming fight either. We're under-equipped and overworked, mentally, physically. We're not in our prime. And the half of us that can do anything without a weapon in hand, myself, Val, Mick, and Vamok, even you, Rolandir, rely heavily on the magics of the world from which we've been cut off. And he just throws up his hands. He's still holding his cudgel, but he takes a step back.
Bartholomew steps forward and he says, now, this would be the second time in a row we have decided the correct course of action is to not do anything. And I refuse to believe that whatever being has decided this is the manner in which we should be tortured while we await the judgment of the gods. It is their interest that we do nothing. So I will stay here and I will talk, and I will fight, and I might die, but I'm tired of not doing anything.
At the end of that sentence, the tree line, which is about 400, 500 feet away, give or take a football field, about 20 to 30 and then growing to about 40 to 50 goblins break through the tree line and start scampering toward the village, holding rusted iron weapons, sickles, swords, and spiked shields. They've kind of parceled off into different groups, and so there's about 4 or 5 groups of, say, a dozen goblins each.
Perhaps it is not so much doing nothing, but learning something. Perhaps we are meant to learn that we are not the heroes that we think we are. We are not so grand as we think we are. Take away our magic and what are we? Nothing more than the peasants who fled here.
Perhaps that's fine for you to learn, Vamok, but I'm at least going to try something.
The goblins reach you. Roll initiative.
Time for stabby.
The last thing you see of Kelniace is her disappearing behind this hill on the other side of the town.
That is 15 for me.
Our dog got an 8.
10 for Val.
Mick rolled a critical fail.
Ooh, that's a good time to roll a critical fail. Just means you go last.
Yeah, especially because he's literally shaking in his boots now, so...
V-Man got 12.
We're doing great, guys.
Brynir got 22.
All right. There are 3 groups of 12 goblins each.
That makes 36.
Did I say 3? I meant 4.
That makes 48.
Even better.
Did I say 4? I meant 5.
So it will go a player, 3 groups of goblins, 3 more players, the last group of goblins, Cad, the last 2 players.
I feel like we'll really know whether or not this was a good idea in about one person's turn.
The goblins are upon you. All of these groups have converged on the blacksmith's hut and are within walking and striking distance.
Alrighty. Brynir's going to go ahead and go, because I'm assuming he was the closest one to them.
Bold assumption, but sure.
I mean, he walked out, so.
Alright, and then he's going to go into rage and attack these mofos.
Okay,
23.
that hits.
Okay, and then for my other one, that was 29. 14 damage to one of the goblins.
You kill one of the goblins.
And 14 damage to another goblin.
You kill a second goblin.
46 to go.
All right, is that the end of Brynir's turn?
Yes.
All right, 3 groups of goblins.
Here we go.
The group that Brynir's attacking will go last. But a group adjacent Brynir will attack Brynir as well, as all 12 of these goblins will try to take swipes at you. Does a 27 hit?
Nah, you needed a 28.
All right, so it does. Brynir takes 62 damage
Oh, wow.
as 12 goblins stab and slash. The next attack will be directed at Rolandir, who is next in line. So this is group of goblins number 2 as 12 goblins descend upon Rolandir. 29 will hit.
Yeah, it does.
And Rolandir takes 51 damage as 12 goblins slash and hack at you.
Are we doing wounds?
Yes.
That is a major wound.
Now, that's 51 damage across 12 goblins. Are they all stabbing at the same place? I'm just saying.
They're attacking as a mob.
Okay. So they're stabbing you in the same place.
One after another with great dexterity.
They're like, nice, Jerry!
No, like,
I'm
they
going
all-
to the same place!
They all line up, and like one guy stabs, and then he goes to the back of the line, and then the next guy stabs.
Wait your turn,
orderly.
Jimmy.
You just sit there and take it.
Yeah.
No. So that's a major wound. All right, as the last goblin gives a rusty slash across your forearm, you will have disadvantage on strength related checks and attacks. Third group, before the players can go again. Who's next in line?
Literally, it could be anyone.
It doesn't matter. We're all going to do the same
Well,
thing.
let's see. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 people. Oh, a d4. Let's roll a d4. 2. All right. That will be Vamok. 30 definitely hits. So this group of goblins deals 44 damage to you.
Okay.
No wound?
It's a minor wound.
One of these goblins lands a pretty nasty slash on the back of your calf. And so you are going to have disadvantage on dexterity-related saving throws.
Nice. Is it a player's turn?
It is. We have 3 players on deck.
Can I go? Or
Go for it.
Mick is going to go back to the original plan and is going to try to get the attention of all these goblins in their native tongue, and is going to yell to them with his sword up in the air before he does anything, is going to yell, "Wait, wait!" And does anybody listen to him?
Roll performance.
Oh, excellent. That is 18.
It's really difficult to tell if any of them have taken note of this call as they continue to swarm around you.
So as far as I'm concerned, or what I can perceive, are they still pretty antagonistic?
Yes.
Mick is going to make another attempt to get their attention and is going to start yelling at the closest goblins in front of him. Take me to your leader! Take me to your leader! Where's your leader?
That will require another performance check.
Not as good, but still 15.
That one doesn't seem to draw any attention.
Okay, does that take up my turn?
Yeah, it will.
Well, it's worth a try, and readies himself for the next attack.
Okay, another player.
These guys are all around us.
Oh, yeah.
Vamak is going to say,
I'm beginning to think that we are not the heroes that we thought we were.
and then he's going to, he'll take the dash action, and he's just gonna head for the literal hills.
Are you going to be able to make it through several dozen goblins? Yeah, I don't want to be like the pessimistic guy here, but I also feel like if we're allowing a dozen goblins to stab one person at the exact same time, it's probably pretty hard to run through.
I will say, Noah, would you rather dash or disengage? Because dashing is still going to provoke opportunity attacks.
You know what? No, screw that. Screw that. Vamak's not gonna frickin' wimp out and just leave while everybody else is fighting, even though frickin' it's the stupidest course of action is to stay and fight. Vamak's not gonna wimp out on his friends. So he will go and he will attack, and with does a frickin' 24 hit?
It does.
Okay, and he's going to stab one of the guys that was in Brynier's group. And he's going to stab one of them for frickin' 6 damage.
You kill that goblin.
All right, that goblin is dead, and that's it. Because Vamak gets 1 attack, and he is going to, I don't know, try to find a slightly more advantageous position where not as many goblins can stab him.
Okay.
Relander will go. He, feeling a brief moment of doubt after receiving this somewhat crippling injury, sees Vamak attacking, and he is going to quickly rally himself and go to attack the nearest goblin that is also a part of the group that attacked Brynier. A 22 on the first hit.
That is a hit.
And I'll just roll the other one as well. 19 on the second hit.
That's also a hit.
11 damage to both.
You slash through both goblins, putting them down.
Awesome. And he readies himself against any incoming attacks as best he can.
That group of goblins is going to attack Brynier. Does a 28? Yeah, it does. And Brynier will take 26 damage. Cad, who will also attack the Brynier group, will bludgeon the heads of 2 goblins, killing them outright. Last is Barty and Val.
So there's 5 goblins left in that group. We should target them.
I'll target that group, sure. With my 1 attack.
Hit them with your branch.
I might miss, actually. That's a 14.
That'll hit.
I hit a goblin.
His first!
Oh, I rolled, well, it would have been good damage if my strength was higher. 6.
The gnarled knob of this walking stick just impacts the forehead of one of these goblins as it goes cross-eyed, and a trickle of blood leaves both of its nostrils before it falls to the ground.
Okay, so Barty is going to...
Do your whirlwind attack. Hit all 4 of them.
Yeah, your Gimli spin.
Barty already rolled a die, got 12,
That'll hit.
dealing 6 damage.
You are able to kill one of those goblins with your hand axe.
So we are down to 3 packs of 12 and 1 pack of 3, correct?
That's correct. As Barty finishes his attack, 2 more groups of 12 goblins enter the fray from the tree line.
Oh,
and they will
God.
take up the last position in the initiative next turn. Back to the top to a player.
Brynir would like to use his zealous presence, and everybody has advantage on attacks and saving throws until the start of my next turn. And he looks around. He notices that things are pretty bleak. A lot more enemies than he anticipated. So he would like to lead his friends out of the battle. And so he sees an area in which there are less goblins hoarding around, and he wants to make a path open.
What does that entail in just combat action-wise?
Brynir will disengage and try to make a path for everybody to run through.
How far do you move?
40 feet.
Okay, that's the end of Brynir's turn as he moves out of the fray.
As he's trying to clear a path for people to go, he says, "Follow me," really loudly.
Two of these groups with Brynir gone will turn their attention to Rolandir. Does a 18 hit?
Yes.
That will be 62 damage.
Yikes, that's another major wound.
Okay, you are hamstrung and your movement is halved. And 22 will hit then, as you take 59 damage.
All right, I'm out.
And the last group that's at full strength will attack Vamok. Yeah, that hits, sorry. There's no way to dodge that roll.
I don't think there's a way to dodge any of these rolls.
Well, I only say that because you can't dodge a nat 20.
Look, honestly, I don't care either way about this fight. I'm pretty sure we failed this trial.
I think this trial was BS.
No, I think Vamok was onto something when it was realizing you may not be as great as you think you are, but everybody was like,
I'm gonna do the right thing, and
Okay.
I'm going to kill these goblins.
After we finish,
Well, the right thing costs you 102 damage.
well, F me, I'm dead.
We lay down next to each other, arms crossing over our chests.
Frickin' Vamok, as he's dying, flips off Rolandir for his stupid, noble ideas.
I'm gonna stay, alright?
That was Brynir, not Rolandir.
But this is Val as well. Like, I will take responsibility for this decision. I stand by Val's decision.
Still, I feel like Momok has a thing against Rolandir. He puts-
No, it's not against
I
Rolandir.
don't-
It's whatever. It's fine.
I assume that's a lethal wound for Vamok.
Yeah, that's
All right.
that's lethal.
Your belly has been sliced open.
Hey, second time in as many days.
Wait, did that already happen to you?
Yeah, when I got frickin' attacked by Slicey Lady, the reality of slicing bellies
Hey.
open.
Oh yeah, you were disemboweled by her. All right, you take a quite hefty axe blow right between your middle and your ring finger, and that goes down to just below your wrist, kind of bisecting your hand.
Great, now I can't even flip Rolandir off as I go to the ground. And Brynir. Well, no, the other hand is going to Brynir. I just let go of the frickin' pitchfork. Vamok is sure that this was not the way this trial was supposed to go.
Well, I mean, to be fair, by the time all of us were trying to reconsider, at least for Mick, it was like, oh, the goblins are here. So it's like,
It's fine. No, it's fine.
Player's turn. Who's going?
Go ahead, Mick.
okay, Mick would like to disengage and actually sit next to, or lean down next to Rolandir and Vamok, if possible, just in case anything happens.
You're just gonna disengage and sit down?
You know, when you say it that way, I feel like it's a wrong choice.
I'm just double checking that that's what you want to do.
Mick wants to disengage for sure and kind of drag at least Rolandir or something into the blacksmith.
I'll allow it. You move into the cover of the blacksmith's awning, expending, half your movement, which with Rolandir as your burden will be all your movement.
That's fine.
Another player.
You can go ahead if you would like to, Val.
Okay, I mean, Val's gonna grab Vamok, disengage, and drag him away from the fight.
You can move half your movement.
15 feet, baby.
Okay.
Bartholomew will stand his ground and take a swing.
At the original group, I imagine?
Sure. I rolled an 18 for 1 damage.
You slash a goblin's throat open. So those two goblins are going to attack Bartholomew. Does a 17 hit?
Anything over 10 will hit, I guess 11. No, actually, 10 will hit Bartholomew. So it's like,
All right. Bartholomew takes 7 damage as they hit you. Cat is going to disengage and go his full movement and catch up to Brynir. All right, Rolandir or Vamok, which one of you wants to make a death saving throw?
I'll friggin' make one. Got a 16. F you goblins, I got a 16. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna flip you off this time.
All right, Rolandir's saving throw then.
13.
All right, out of the two new groups of goblins, one of them heads in underneath the awning into the blacksmith shop to pursue Mick, and the other one goes after the next nearest target, which actually in this case would be Bartholomew. Does a 15 hit Mick?
Yes, just barely, actually.
Well, then you will take 45 damage.
Okay, that is a major wound.
You take a pretty nasty slash to your left arm, and you will take 1 point of damage every turn from bleeding. Does an 18 hit Bartholomew?
Yes, it does.
Then you will take 47 damage from that new group of goblins.
Okidori, that is a minor wound.
You will take a -2 to saving throws as you suffer quite a concussive hit to the head.
Okay.
All right, back to the top. Players.
I mean, Val can go. I'm going to disengage and I'm going to continue dragging Vamok.
Drag him another 15 feet out of the fray of goblins, almost to Brynir and Cad. Goblins' turns. 2 of these groups will attack Bartholomew, and then 1 will join in on the Mickfest. Does a 26 hit, and does a 21 hit.
You can probably assume yes.
Yes.
Then first, you'll take 49 damage, and next, you'll take 57 damage.
Who are you talking to?
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew is dead.
All right, Mick. Does a 14 hit.
It meets.
Meet or exceed, so yes. And Mick will take 54 damage.
And that's just a major wound.
Okay.
But however, at the same time though, I'm below my HP now.
So you take a major wound and are knocked unconscious.
We're dropping like flies.
Jeez, okay.
For that, as they kind of hack at your legs, you will have half speed.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
She's unconscious. She's
I'm
not
yeah.
Well, she can still be unconscious and then get
Her
unconscious.
corpse has been
Reconsciousness.
Okay.
Wait. You need 3 death saving throws just to stabilize. You really think that everybody's living long enough to actually get 3 death saving throws?
All right, well, we got 3 players. Who's going?
Dang it, trying to be the good person.
Save yourselves. I don't need, whatever. Vamok doesn't even care. Vamok is like, this was the biggest bungle in the history of bungles.
Does Vamok not, or Noah?
No, Vamok knows this.
All right, so who's going?
It's Brynir, I guess. Kadagast, do you think you could get them to a house as I draw away their attention? Do you think you could get them out of here?
No. Unless you're counting on that Mazkin friend of yours to come charging over this hill with an army of villagers, I say we're royally screwed, and I'm going. Cat did not want to use the word screwed in that sentence.
I don't doubt that.
He wanted to say boned.
Very well, Cad. I will cover your retreat. And Brynir goes to attack the hordes by himself. Brynir attacks. He got a 20 and a nat 20.
You can kill 3 goblins.
Awesome. Trying to draw as much ire and attention to himself, Brynir just wails on these goblins with this axe.
All right. Rolandir, make a death saving throw.
That one.
Vamok, make a death saving throw.
Vamok got a 5.
All right. The group of 2 goblins will move toward Brynir and deal 7 damage. Cad will continue running as he gets to the hill. Bartholomew, death saving throw.
18.
And Mick, death saving throw.
5.
All right, Brynir, the 2 new groups of goblins will converge upon you, 25 and 31. I assume both of those hit.
Yep.
All right, then you will take 62 damage and 60 damage.
Okay.
And it's back to the top with a player.
Val and Brynir.
Val is carrying Vamok.
I'm sticking to my course of action.
You reach kind of the other end of the village square with Vamok in tow. These goblins are now all going ham on Mr. Brynir. Does a 18 hit?
I hate this really meet or exceed rule.
Well, then that means the next 2 also hit. Brynir takes 49 damage, 47 damage, and 46 damage.
Is it Brynir's turn?
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? What?
I mean, yeah, sure. Brynir, it's a player's turn.
Yes, he's going to attack 2 of these mofos.
Wait, how much HP do you have left?
Attack away.
As he's like missing his limbs.
Oh, another nat 20! And then a 22 for the other one.
You wipe out that group of goblins that originally attacked you.
Yeah. 1 down, only 5 more to go.
All right. Rolandir, death saving throw.
12.
Vamok, death saving
Jeez,
throw.
can I just give up the ghost? It's a 3, okay? I'm waiting for Vamok to get the Marcus Kruger treatment. Take a rusty shank up the ass.
Oh my gosh!
Cad crests the hill and disappears from your sight.
Awesome. At least one of us got out of here alive.
Well, so did Kelnias.
Oh, 2. Oh yeah, Kelny Ace, I forgot.
Mick, death saving throw.
Oh my gosh!
Rolled another.
The cord was in the way. You want me to re-roll?
No.
It was a
Just
5.
leave
It was a 5.
The way you said that.
And Barney, death saving throw.
5.
All right. I hope you're all equally like keeping track of these because I'm not.
I
Oh.
am. Vamok has failed 2 out of 3, and I'm really hoping to not succeed so I can just be over. So Oblivion can take me until the frickin' gods decide to bring me back just to tell me that I didn't learn the lesson.
Hey, we learned the lesson. If the lesson is you're not the heroes you think you are, dying in this battle will teach you that lesson. So, we'll be fine.
Yeah, that's true.
But if it's something else, like the frickin' trial of flesh, then who the heck
The
knows?
trial was a patience. Like,
It's fine. Let's just die already.
All right, Brynir. Does a 24 hit? And a nat 20 will hit.
No, it doesn't.
Can the frickin' goblin mob boss come up with his Glock and just execution style Vamok off?
I was waiting for him.
So your first is 54 damage, which then gets halved. And then I will halve this next damage for you. You will take 60 damage. That's halved.
Brynir goes down.
All right, then Rolandir, death saving throw.
Alright, that is his 3rd successful saving throw. Got a 14.
You open your eyes sitting at the table. Vamok,
11.
you open. Is that your 3rd success?
Nope.
Why don't you just say that?
That's the second
Yes.
one.
Yes, that's my 3rd success.
Vamok opens his eyes sitting at the table. Mick. Was that a nat 20? Oh my goodness.
It was a
It
nat
was
20.
a
See it
nat
from here.
20, actually.
Mick opens his eyes sitting at the table. Cad begins to climb the stairs
Bartholomew rolled his 3rd successful saving throw.
and wakes up at the table. Basically, screwing initiative, Val is the only one left in this environment as the form of Vamok kind of just dematerializes in your hands as you're dragging him.
Okay.
And you start to see these goblins pick up pace.
Seeing that, I'll just turn and run.
And you can eventually outrun them getting to the stairs.
Now, I imagine I'm faster than them with my 35.
You catch up to Cad, who's kind of just like hunched over on one of the stairs, like panting.
Well,
Well, what?
we should keep going.
There's nothing else to do in this god's damned place.
Apparently not.
And resigning himself to this utter stupidity, Cad will follow Val back up the stairs to find their other companions waiting for them in the octagonal room.